All right, welcome back, my dear student. So I want to build this image here on the front of the site just to make our site look a little better. If you want to put some type of image that you got, you can do it and place it in there. We're just gonna put a placeholder in there. So we're gonna build this little container where we can put that in there, and we're gonna make it to scale with the browser. So if I make it small, if I make this browser smaller, we want that image to get smaller as well. Even though this is not a responsive website, we can make it a responsive website later on. All right, so that's up to you. All right, but anyway, let's actually create that image container. Let's go to index real quick, and right above here we're just gonna say div, and I'm gonna give it an ID. Actually, I'm gonna call it home image. All right, and image tag right here, and we're going to be using placeholder, which is a server that hosts this gray placeholder for us. Great. Now, I didn't say great, I say great. Placehold.it. I don't know if they're still working. If it's not working for you, feel free to put any image here. I already showed you how to do that. All right, we're gonna start with a number of 200 by 100. I know that's small, but that's how we're gonna start. All right, alt home image. This is for search engines and some other devices. Let's go, and there we go. We got a placeholder right here. We can make it bigger if we like to, and let's just do inspect element on it, and all right, we can see the image right here. So we can actually right click on this and edit as HTML, or we can edit the attribute as well. All right, so we can say 300, we can say 500 in here, or 400, and then you click away and that changes there, so that way you can see your stuff, how it's doing it, right? Or we can make all this dynamic, well, not dynamic, auto scale. All right, so let's take this ID, let's go to our styles, and let's see if we can place this somewhere around. All right, let's actually place it right here somewhere after main. This is an ID, so we use the pound. Oops. And we're going to be targeting the image inside. All right, so we can say width. I don't like that autocomplete, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like that. 100%. Let's see what 100% does. If you remember, let's save it. Let's go back here and refresh it. Look at that. All right, so that is going to occupy 100% of this. If we wanted to make this responsive, we would need to give some percentages for the outer container as well. All right, but right now we're good to go because we're not doing anything like that. We're just building a minimalistic website just to get you going. All right, so if you want to put some image here, feel free to do that. We can go, and just for testing purposes, not stealing anything, we can go to Google Images and get some images, but we can say website background. All right, so we can say some website background here and go to images real quick. All right, and you can play around with it. All right, so for your personal project, you can use it and play around with it, but don't put it on your website out there because that would be stealing. All right, so if you say view image, all right, you can play around with it and right click it and save it and use those things like that. All right, so I think we're good with that. Let's work on the about us page. All right, this is not going to be that difficult. It's going to be easy. And what's going to be a little hard for us, for those of you that don't know PHP, is the contact page, but I'm going to make it super easy for you to understand it. All right, just keep in mind that the contact page will make it work online. I'm going to give you the code so you can try it on your local machine, but we're going to make this work online. So when we take this project online, the contact page is going to be working. All right, because we need a server to send emails. All right, so the way to send emails, the easier way is to have this online somewhere. So anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lecture.